Let me come to you this time and look at some of the resolutions that we can try to proffer for this kind of trouble we're having in the Niger Delta. What will be, you have carried out the studies,
yes,
and you have seen the reasons why the people are agitating. Is there a way out of this quagmire that we found ourselves repeatedly? We're having a southern president, the militancy dies down. You're having a northern president, the militancy rises up again.
The militancy did not die because there was a southern president. The militancy died because very strong, vital stakeholders were on ground to ensure that the work of that southern president was not stymied. Now, these same forces are no longer in the equation. For example, we are talking about the National Maritime University. Who brought the National Maritime University to Okerenkoko? Chief Government Ikpemopolo did that.
Is that the only institution you have in that whole place?
That's the only institution. That's the only institution. I am very sure that the Honorable Minister of Transport has not been properly briefed. That is a school that went through all the clarifications, verifications of the Nigerian University Commission. That school was approved. The school wasn't even a project of the Jonathan's government. The school was not a project of the Jonathan's government. The school had been proposed and mooted by the President Olusegun Obasanjo's administration as a necessary component for component for the establishment of peace and remediation of the people.
So if we have that school functioning now,
yes,
the militancy would stop.
If the school is functioning now, a lot of things will happen. What we are saying is this.
Things like what?
Yes. Yes. If the school is functioning now, at least it will create a reassurance in the people. Now, the truth is this. What is happening in Niger Delta, the military cannot handle it. And that is the simple truth. If the government has to be fair, began by saying we have too much. If the military
cannot handle this, that means it's a major source of concern.
It's a major source of concern. America today are using the Sunni collaborators to prosecute their war in Fallujah, and they're getting results.
The right way has been established internationally. That dialogue is the way to
dialogue is the way out.
Let's talk to Johnny in Abuja. Johnny, would the Avengers ceasefire if this university is approved, for example, and also you have other infrastructure in Gwaramatu that is made up of about 250 islands?
Yeah, the Marine University, I believe, it will be restored by the same Buhari government. But what I'm against is there were a series of governments in Nigeria before the Yaradua and Goodluck governments, whereby if they call on Niger Delta leaders, you will see responsible leaders from the region representing the Niger Delta or the Ijaw region. From the exception of this amnesty program, you will see that if people invite people from the Niger Delta region, most especially from the Ijaw region, you will only see criminals representing the Ijaw nation. That is where the Ijaw struggle lost the direction. You cannot be the fighter at the same time, be the negotiator. That professor is saying that there are Rambos who were in the Yaraduas and Goodluck time who were able to manage the situation in Niger Delta. Listen, nobody has the monopoly of violence. The Niger Delta was quiet because people now in the region who do not want to see themselves as criminals did not want to get themselves involved in criminalities. Not that they did not have the power to carry out any kind of criminal activities. They were quiet. Nobody burst pipe, nobody commit any crime during that 5-6 years time. The government was really peacefully.
Johnny Michael, I'm afraid that we're going to have to limit.
Now that they are no longer in government, they're fine.
Johnny Michael, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it at that. You're very passionate indeed, and your points have been quite valid. You are indeed the chairman at Bema Gwaramatu Community Development Foundation. We thank you so much indeed for talking to us from our Abuja studio, as well as Professor Tosan Harriman, a professor of Comparative Dialectics, Center for Advanced Studies in Social Studies in Kano. Many thanks indeed for sharing your thoughts with us here on State of the Nation. And that's how it's been on the show at this time. I want to thank you so much indeed for being a part of it. I'm Gimba Omar, and bye for now.